Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my presentation. In the next 5 minutes of this video, we'll assess, evaluate and analyze how artificial intelligence in future can shape the mission of Bank of England. Before that, let's start by assessing the aims or the missions of the bank. So usually, central banks through monetary policy set the interest rate they charge other banks to borrow money from them, which is also known as bank rate. Financial policy, it is to keep the UK's financial system stable by keeping a close watch on any risks and act if needed. For instance, they act as bankers to the government and manage the national debt of the country. They also act as bankers to the banking system as lenders of last resort. Prudential Regulation Authority. It sets standards or policies which it expects firms to meet and monitors compliance against these. The aim of this authority is to protect the stability of the financial systems and protect deposits. The Bank of England is also responsible for issuing notes and coins, and they manage a country's gold and currency reserves. Now let's glance at the evolution and development of AI in the finance industry. Here is a timeline of new developments that took place in the finance industry in terms of artificial intelligence. AI and machine learning are only scratching the surface in terms of potential application to provide a better process and system in finance sector. A question that is making everybody impatient is to know if this is the end of traditional banking era. Traditional banking services are now mostly used or requested by older generations, while younger generations are pursuing the banks to innovate new techniques and ideas to keep in pace with technological advances, which will drive the traditional banking era into a better and fairer modern digital banking system. This now takes us to the future vision that is expected from this generation. We see voice modulation, chatbots, and cashless economy in future. With the increase in biometrics technology, using voice to open accounts or commanding your bank or transaction statements without opening the app will come into use, making it easier for customers to access it and hard for the hackers to break in. Chatbots have already started to gain popularity these days. It improves customer experience and is available 24 by 7, which replaces a human employee who is just available at working hours, and it takes a lot of time to get in contact with them sometimes, even though there is a case of urgency. The third one is a slight risky concept, but viewing this increasing shift of industry, we can expect to adapt to a cashless economy. Coming to a cashless economy, it reduces the cost of printing notes and helps to reduce the risk of crimes like robbery and theft. Though this might take a few years of time for people to accept the concept of having all their payments made through mobile without cash or card. A cashless economy has drawbacks. Which concept doesn't? There is no concept that has been just helpful without any drawbacks yet. It is just about experimenting and trying to develop the concept to an extent where the drawbacks are few. The other threat I see for the future is the emergence of quantum computers, which can give the right technology for hackers to break encryption codes. To avoid the risk that we foresee now, banks can start working on developing a better encryption code to make sure that customers or the bank itself is not affected by the growth of innovative technology. There are a few companies in England already experimenting on this. I would now like to point out the concept of auditing through help of AI. Let me be clear, this will not make the human auditors unemployed. Large organizations' data and documentation collection is harder than it is said to be handled by auditors. AI makes it much simpler by collecting the data and gives an analysis through which the auditors can reach a judgment. The data through the audits can be used to check the risk tolerance of banks and how efficiently the banks are lending loans to customers. Coming to an end of this presentation, I would like to end it by saying that this generation will set the future of AI through the decisions they take now, which suits us fit. It is now in your hands to create the right atmosphere and the right future for us. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to present my views and opinions on this concept.